this child molester was sentenced to prison, right? And they found him dead, right?
I heard about that.
Hilarious.
Yeah, but like,
good.
I mean, yeah, he's a pretty terrible human being and like stuff like that. But like, how did he just die? Like, where's like the?
Well, they said he was beaten to death.
Exactly. Where's the response? Where are the guards? You know what I'm saying? Like,
They probably were like.
They probably did not care.
I think that's the problem. If we send these people, if we have a prison system that's sent to like reform and like, or just let people get back to society, we can have people being beaten to death.
Well, here's the thing. Honestly, like, yeah, you shouldn't. Technically, that shouldn't happen. But like, the whole prison system's kind of fucked anyway. So it's like, if that stuff happens, I just kind of like, I'm not gonna celebrate it, but like, I'm not gonna like. To sit here and defend like a child molester, you know, because it's like, is the world a better or a worse place with him?
Yeah, he could have cured cancer maybe if he wasn't too busy molesting children.
Kaz, what's the real here? No, he couldn't.
Yeah,
no, he couldn't.
You can't even.
Yeah, exactly. But at the same time, you know,
it's like, I like how people just say like, I'm gonna cure cancer, like it's an all-encompassing.
Okay, Cassie.
One cancer.
I'm going to end
I am
cancer.
more buff than Michelle Obama. No, you're not.
Like all the things that happen in prisons. Child molesters being beaten to death is probably lowest on the list of like fucked up things. When you really think about it, like prisons.
Like, perfect prison system puts itself out of business.
Exactly, but we don't.
I mean, yes, but we want that.
Exactly.
And ours grows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We need the
Private
prisons. I need free labor, guys.
That's all it is.
If you guys don't give us more people who disobey the law, we're fining you.
Yeah. Thank you, Stalin.
It makes sense.
Warden's like, people aren't breaking the law as much. You need to pump those numbers up.
Yeah.
The rookie numbers.
Minor charges. 6 months in jail.
Like they're
probably jaywalking. 2 years.
That's an ounce of weed. Oh, that's life.
Oh, that's just like that's just like the police officers. They're like, we're not meeting our ticket quotas. Better go out on the prowl and start getting these delinquents for going 1 mile over the speed limit.
Could have killed my kid. Life.
Could have killed my prospective children that I'm going to adopt because I'm infertile.
Life. Maybe.
Maybe.
Someday.
That's life.
Sorry, kiddo. You're done.
In life. Pause with you.
No more death penalty either. Work on to death.
That should be something you aspire to be.
You should aspire to be a dead criminal on the work line. Scum. Yeah. I like this. I like this idea we got.
Yeah.
Let's pitch it to the government.
Exactly, guys.
What if we put private prisons out of business by just killing all the prisoners?
But then,
Hunger
what does that do to
Games.
business? They're gonna.
Well, they got no prisoners.
Well, the prisoners they're always getting new prisoners. Are you saying just like?
Well, we don't send them to the prison. We just kill them.
But who though? But like,
Hunger Games. Whoever feels like it.
Andrew will do it.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Just to, like outlaw the prison, or just nationalize it, or just like.
What if we just? No, man, killing people's a lot faster than like any solution.
No, federal prisons get affected by government shutdowns. We can't have that.
Boys,
just
come on,
don't have that.
Build a stadium.
In your bill that supposedly is outlawing private prisons, you just add a provision where it's like, if there's a government shutdown, then you need funding for federal prisons or whatever the fuck.
Then it would just be a state prison.
Yeah.
They're fine. As long as it's not a private prison, you know, it doesn't matter.
But I love slave labor.
Alright, we build every state builds a stadium. The moment they get a criminal, they get thrown into the stadium, and it's a perpetual fight to the death.
The last one survived.
But there's depending on the degree of the crime, there are different like circuits. Like all the murderers don't get put with
It's too complicated, man. If you're a child molester, you go in with nothing. You're describing you have an ounce of weed, you go in with a machine gun.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. It's not fair that you were in prison, so we might as well give you a leg up.
Yeah. And
legalize weed. You're not hurting anyone.
When you get enough kills, you can maybe get
get a little score streak.
And someone might drop you in there.
Yeah, like middle of the road.
Trade it in for more weed at the canteen.
Exactly. Yeah, there you go.
A murderer, you get like a cactus.
That's too much.
Yeah, that's a bit too much for murder.
Well, how big is this cactus?
It's a houseplant cactus, like one you can hold in your hand.
Oh, I was thinking like a sword, like a cactus.
No, not a fucking saguaro, dude.
like cactus.
Saguaro's bigger than you are.
Actually, that'd be hilarious.
How do you hold it?
Like a fucking Saints Row 3 like purple dildo.
Yeah, there you go. The penetrator.
No, we just give him a saguaro cactus because they can't pick it up anyway, and it's probably a detriment to them.
There's just saguaros on the ground. We just drop them on it. Like, there's a cactus.
There you go. There's your
airdropping your cactus.
Maybe now you'll think about what you did.
and it always lands on them.
But what do we do to the winner? What does the winner get?
No, there is no winner. It's perpetual.
Oh, they just.
The winner, you only get a certain amount of
You get enough
time in
points.
there.
You get enough points.
Actually,
Enough kill streak. Enough
First of all,
points.
we're trying to replace private prisons, so we need to get that money back. So we got to make it
Well,
advertising friendly.
televised. It's televised.
It's televised. We got sponsors.
remember,
Live coverage.
blood
we
and
got
gore is
sponsorship
okay
deals.
for TV.
We'll get a new C-SPAN channel.
They're
and it's
gonna
just
wear
this.
uniforms.
Okay,
They're gonna wear
guys.
uniforms that have like
Okay,
sponsors on them.
but what is
if
Prisoner
we
Value?
have a
Who will we get to
colony-
sponsor? I'm thinking McDonald's could use prisoner meat in their McChickens. Oh my god.
Oh my god, this is incredible.
meat.
The other white meat.
That's just free money. That's free money right there.
That's upcycle.
Where's the news?
I'm gonna hit myself.
That was a bad
He got out his belt. He's looking for a place to hang
Don't
himself.
make fun of him for that, but that was pretty bad.
That was
Alright, Catherine, it wasn't that bad.
That was pretty
bad.
bad. Martin, get real. That was the worst one he's ever done.
Okay, but we gotta.
Hiccup voice crack. It was like
Oh god, I hiccup and burp at the same time too. So
I'm so glad that's on record now. We have a recording of that.
Soundboard Martin.
Wait, am I just wrong? I put in my belt clockwise.
I don't know.
Are you a counter?
Well, you're left-handed, aren't you?
I do clockwise too.
I do
yeah.
clockwise. Wait,
I do
Yeah,
clockwise.
I do clockwise.
Wait. So
yeah, no, I do.
Clockwise or
No, yeah, I do
Either way.
clockwise.
That's
actually.
really
I mean, yeah, but like,
test this
but like
out.
the buckle's gonna be in a
completely
different
first.
spot.
Yes.
Belt doesn't go.
So like, would it be clock? What's the correct way to do it?
Whatever feels most
So here's the
natural.
thing.
It doesn't
I have-
matter.
If
It's-
there's no
correct.
wrong way. The belt I'm currently wearing, I put it in backwards technically because the labeling is upside down.
Oh,
But
okay.
like, who the fuck cares? It's a belt.
No, yeah, upside down, right side up doesn't matter because it doesn't change
Yeah.
the way the belt buckle
Yeah.
looks. But counterclockwise or clockwise makes it flip over.
Yeah.
No. Like,
What if you had one of those reversible belts? That's like
Ooh,
brown on
yeah.
one side, black on the other.
Well, I mean,
I have one of those.
I have those. Yeah.
Oh, I have
They're nice. We only need one belt.
I like them. Yeah, because it's like,
No one has
is
to
it
know.
formal? All right, black. Is it not formal? Brown. What colors am I wearing? Black or brown?
It's efficiency.
And it's good because it's like I can wear it to a formal thing or not formal thing. It's a belt.
No one
Wait a
has to
minute,
know
that
that it
just
flips.
made me-
As a
Why don't
man to
they
like
make shirts
multiples of three
that are
things.
designed
that's
to be turned
belts.
inside out.
They
They're,
do.
like,
They do.
yeah, you're late on this
it?
one.
Because it's like not, it's not like considered like really fancy, you know.
Also, like if you like sweat on the inside of one color and then you like turn it inside out, it still got
Ooh.
sweat
Oh,
on
man.
it.
Never forget.
Okay, well, yeah, if you're doing like that
the
sort of
stains.
But if like
Yeah,
Them
like,
stains
you
are
don't-
legendary.
Oh my
Colors,
God.
stains.
You remember those, Andrew? Those
Yeah, I
are
remember those.
massive pits.
It was
Please do that.
incredible.
Please be like that.
Please be okay. Sure,
Yeah,
can do.
please
That's a can do.
Yeah, that's not having leukemia is not specific to black people, contrary to popular belief.
that's popular.
No, yeah, black age is specific to black people and gays. I forgot about that.
That is true. That was true.
That's because hunters in fucking whatever that country was ate chimpanzee meat and then got HIV.
Yeah.
Classic.
Good
That's,
job, boys.
chimpanzees have a naturally occurring form of HIV in their blood, but
That's how it
we're,
started.
and they're immune to it, but we're not.
Someone was getting frisky with a chimp. That's how it started.
I'm pretty sure they just ate chimp meat.
Yeah.
That's probably true.
That's probably
One of
either
those.
or both.
I
Honestly,
like to
I mean,
believe it.
I mean, yours is funnier, but eating them is more
but
likely.
realistic. I wouldn't count down his thing.
Don't count it out.
I wouldn't count it out.
Probably haven't more often than not.
Probably. Yeah.
Probably that's how they.
I think it
prep
did
them.
happen
That's how they
more often
prep
than
the
not.
meat. Actually, they.
There's a non-zero chance
Tender
it's happened once.
Or have you know there's like those creepy like deep web websites where it's like people with HIV like purposely going around like trying to spread it. Or, like,
Yeah.
No, what? That's
Yeah, do that.
It's creepy.
They try and spread HIV as much as they can. It's really
That's pretty good.
Yeah, like they're like, I'm going out. I might as well
Serial
take
killers,
everyone
but,
down
like,
with me.
Exactly.
Indirect serial.
No, though. Like, not might as well. Oh,
Might as well.
Why not?
as
Right?
well.
I have nothing better to do. I got AIDS. I got the AIDS. You know.
I'm working on super AIDS and tuberculosis.
Super AIDS.
Kenzin wants to end humanity.
Yeah, that's true.
And he'll do it in
Hey, are you on one of those sites? Are you gonna?
No.
Is that no?
No.
I'm a good Christian boy. I don't do those
He's a
things.
doctor. He's like more like Dr. Mengele, really.
A lot more like Dr.
Eric, you want some drug-resistant tuberculosis to just spread around?
I don't. I was just.
So you can give it out. No, I'm gonna put it in a nice vial for you, and then you can just walk around and say you have just when you don't want
Oh,
it.
if I have it like contained, yeah.
Yeah, man.
No, he's just gonna inject you with it.
Psycho, you want some?
Got AIDS.
Got AIDS?
Got milk and got AIDS.
Milk these AIDS.
Put AIDS in the milk.
Oh yeah. Hell yeah.
That's
I don't
what
drink
they
milk.
do.
Haha, vegans got it made. They don't drink the AIDS milk.
Yeah.
Andrew, if you do that, all you're left with is a bunch of vegans and people who are lactose intolerant.
Oh, great! Just a bunch of people
You
who
know,
are
actually-
just emaciated assholes.
Only 30% of the population can drink milk, if I'm thinking correctly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's only like people from like Europe who developed the adaptation that allowed them to process
Thank
lactose.
God for my European ravaged ancestors.
My European.
No, one of my ancestors was a knight or something, and he bred with my clan or some shit.
Bread.
All right.
I like
Yeah,
how you
yeah.
said bread.
It was like
they're like
Sir-
fucking dogs or something.
Like Sir something Valentine.
He left.
Then,
He left 20 illegitimate children in the
No,
islands.
man, it's so
But
bad
who
there. I
doesn't?
mean, my godfather's father, well, no, grandfather, had like 50 bastards or something.
Was he a van
Who
man?
doesn't? Who
Was he a
doesn't?
van man?
You got like a
No.
Genghis Khan like family tree, dude.
Oh, you're talking about that one, like grandpa who had like 1 million children?
Yeah, basically.
Did you do like the ancestry thing? Or?
No, it's just like we were talking about it. He's like, oh yeah, these are all my, here's a family picture. It's like, must have this like massive picture. It's like, yeah, these bastards.
These
Think they're browns, they're not.
So how many legitimate
That dude be
browns
sick at
are
CK2,
there?
dude.
Jesus.
Eight?
They're all
He's
like,
the best CK2
like
player ever.
I have like, I can do no wrong in my country because my godfather, his sister is a magistrate, so she's in charge of our penal system. So I can't get in trouble with the law.
That sounds untrue.
That sounds.
I don't think that's how it works.
They're not gonna arrest me, but unless they do something crazy. But like people like murder each other all the time, so like I'm like, eh.
So what's murder?
Yeah,
Whatever
like,
you do is not on the level.
As long as it's
It's not
like.
worth prosecuting.
Exactly, like
It just takes too much time. We gotta like pay people or something. I don't even know.
Yeah.
there's like they like catch me. What are they gonna do? Like what are they gonna do? Like I gotta hop out their police vans, like.
The van man.
Yeah, the van man. They drive the police van.
Separate division of van
I paid
people.
$5 to get here. It's like that's like when there's like a 911 call and there's no emergency. I paid $5 to get here.
How many hospitals are there?
Wait,
Zero.
I-
One.
No.
Oh, wait,
No,
what,
no,
in
no.
the world? Or
No.
In the world.
No.
you just said it. I was
Seven.
like, wait, what's the
On
concept?
all of planet Earth and the moon and
Yeah.
Mars.
There's 7.
No, just think about my country. Like
It's at least 4.
there's one.
Oh, in the whole.
No, in my country. Like,
Yeah.
there's one good one. The rest are ass. Like
So you don't even
I'm not even talking about
Rest
like
are
like
ass.
I mean that by like Caribbean hospital standards. So like lower than like your standards of hospitals. Like, bad. So because only the main hospital can process blood results and stuff like that, like disease results. So like say you have like a patient there, you have to process their results to send it out to that hospital.
So it's like the main hub.
Yeah.
Everything goes to.
What's really inefficient is the only one on the entire country.
The spider mastermind
Yeah.
that is the Caribbean health system.
That's a rip.
Oh, I'm glad I don't live there.
It's fine because all the successful
Okay.
people either take advantage of the poor people there or we move.
Yeah.
That's like everywhere.
Yeah, everything about that, like, there's no third world country really going to develop to become like a super country one of those days because think about this, right? Like, all the best minds of India or like Mexico, they don't stay in Mexico or India.
It's brain drain.
They go to like America, exactly. They're like,
I should stay
They
there.
go to America or Britain.
like exactly
or,
something where they
So
can like
it's not
say, like,
completely
the thing
or
is, like,
Germany or like
if I become a doctor in my home country, right? I make $100,000 in Vinci money, which is like 50 grand here or less. Or I could be a doctor here and make 10 times as much.
or more.
Exactly.
Get paid in US dollars.
Exactly.
The Romanian separatists have returned.
Oh yeah. I think euros are the grossest currency in the world, by the way.
Pretty gross. Gotta
Even
say.
though they're worth
Euros?
more
Why
than
euros?
Pretty
No, have you ever just like seen or like held some euros?
I've seen
It's like
it. I
Monopoly
haven't
money.
held it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're just gross. They're just
They-
gross.
their money feels cheap.
Their money feels
Oh,
cheap,
yeah.
and then like
Not
the $100
like-
bill is like this big. It does not fit
Yeah.
in the wallet. Like it's so inconvenient.
No.
The Canadian dollar, $20 bill.
You have a
$20.
Canadian? Oh. I like those. I like the Canadian bills actually.
Canadian bills are
I
nice.
got I got Australian $10, and this is a single ringgit from.
Pass it around. Pass around the Canada
which
money.
Is like
Oh, that's nice.
Canada
It's like
money.
modern looking bills, you know. Like
No,
it's
like-
made in this century.
My mom got some euros from
Like ours, which have been the same forever. Oh, that's not.
let's see.
She's dead this year,
Here's
guys.
a piece of plastic.
Who's dead?
The Queen.
She died on the 5th.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Yeah, she's
Right.
apparently been dead for like an entire week already.
No.
Yeah, she has been.
Has anyone seen her? No.
No.
She is deceased.
You see her on TV? That you didn't actually see her.
She's already been partially consumed by her corgis.
Yeah, that's how it is. They're controlling her. That's her corpse you're seeing.
Yeah,
There's probably like some sort of UV
there definitely is.
thing.
Pretty dumb with her faces on
What was that one country that has like it looks completely different under UV light? Was it Norway?
I don't remember.
Well, no one uses euros, don't they?
Yeah, Norway's EU.
No. But there's
But not all EU.
Ew.
Yeah.
Oh,
but there's like some sort of currency
wait,
that
I
like
thought only Britain, which they're not in the EU now, but like.
Brexit is the smartest decision Britain's ever made. Brexit. Brexit.
Czech
Brexit.
Republic in the
Well,
EU?
it's
'Cause I know they used to use
they
crowns.
might not-
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not gonna do it because, like, why?
Money conversions.
Why would you do it?
No.
This
I
game
They're
is
not
super
on
hard.
it. They're not
Yeah.
gonna do it.
I thought
No, they,
If anything, they're literally just gonna.
Yeah, that's part of my
So
understanding.
funny.
So much.
Yeah,
No,
$1
I'm gonna keep voting until they get the vote.
Back,
Something
but the thing is,
like
like,
that, yeah.
Bullshit, but it's fine.
I thought they were, like,
But
Swiss
like,
francs.
why would you vote on
The
it
thing is,
if you knew
British
everything?
the thing about it is, Britain's like a shitty
To be
country.
fair, you could say that about
Britain's a fine country,
No,
but
no,
like,
I mean like,
Yeah, it's
I mean like,
pretty cool.
no, I mean like,
Because if you like-
economically wise, I mean, it's
Like,
purely service. Like, you can't
It's
grow.
pretty awful.
You
No,
can't.
actually, it's terrible.
Yeah,
you can't grow anything.
yeah,
Yeah, you can't grow
Yes.
dick on Britain. Like,
yeah,
how do you
that's
get to feed
true.
your population? You know what I'm saying? You got to import all your food to Britain, and then like, you can't. You don't have that sweet EU deal, right? You don't have those sweet EU money. Like, I won't tax you.
they haven't left
Andrew,
yet.
do you like Britain?
Yeah,
Now Britain kind of
Oh my
sucks.
god, I love how they thought that was gonna be a good idea. They're like, yeah, Britain, we're independent, and it's
Well,
like,
'cause the
no.
thing is, they,
like,
the
every
thing
single
was, they
like
always
voter
wanted
they
to be
interviewed,
by
they're like,
themselves.
fuck.
Yeah.
No, the thing about this is like,
I just saw the guy on the TV and I was like, I thought it'd be funny.
no, the thing about it is, this is like a shittier country like Greece or something. They mess around, they like fuck it up. But like, this is
Yeah.
Britain. They
Greece
can't.
couldn't actually. Greece is the.
Oh, yeah, you know what I mean. You know what I
Greece
mean.
owes
Greece
so
is
much
like a
goddamn
crack,
money.
it's like a crack war.
I know.
No, you know what I mean.
Yeah,
I mean, like in general, like a shittier country of the European Union. You know what I'm saying? This is like
Yes.
Britain.
Greece.
It's fucking the United Kingdom.
Like you can't really like.
In the top 10 largest economies, like, you know.
Oh man, it was so funny. I remember the day that the Brexit thing went through. Like the British pound on the stock market just had a massive dip.
yeah.
I was like, oh, that's
Didn't it
funny.
reach like the US dollar? Like we were like almost more valuable, or were we?
It was like they were still
was- yeah,
above
it
us,
was like-
but they had a serious dip.
Yeah.
It recovered obviously, but
Yeah.
like, holy
It was
moly.
really funny at the
It was
time.
I was just like,
Can I invest in pounds
Well,
now?
the
You
same
could.
thing
You
with,
had, that's
with
people did that.
EA
They,
when
buy,
the whole-
they just like buy a ton of pounds for like dirt cheap, then sell them back.
Yeah, because
for
they knew
USD.
it wouldn't actually go through. 'cause it was
Yeah.
like,
yeah. Oh,
People
this,
made a lot of money off of that.
oh man, the EA. The same thing happened with EA. Like you could look at the stock market, like the day the whole Battlefront 2 thing went down, and it was just like, ooh,
yeah, but it obviously came all the way back up again
Yeah.
because
FIFA 19.
Guys,
Yeah.
the Bitcoin's crashing. Sell, sell,
Pretty
sell.
much.
Bitcoin.
Battlefield.
That's
Battlefield 5.
that's a
I
thing
haven't
that
watched
happens.
any release gameplay of Battlefield 5 because I just haven't heard anything.
Oh,
It's just
me
like the
neither.
game doesn't exist.
I've heard nothing.
Oh, it already
don't
had a
understand.
price drop. It already had like 2 price
Really?
drops.
Yeah.
since release.
50% off console.
If you did it,
Is
like,
it?
if you
Can I
did
get it for $30?
Yes, you can get it for $30 like any platform right
You
now.
really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that
Price-
bad?
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, the beta was
It's been
so
like
bad.
it's been like that for like almost since launch, like a week after launch.
Yeah,
you get it for
I've
30
just
bucks.
heard nothing.
Same thing happened with like
Okay,
Fallout
now,
76.
do you re- did
As
you
soon
play
as a week
Battlefield
after, the price.
Trash.
Okay, so do you remember like how long the wait times were for respawning?
Oh god, yeah, no.
Double it.
I remember in the beta. I played BF5 beta and I was appalled by it.
It was so bad.
Yeah.
It was like,
They reduced the
oh,
time.
you can wait for a minute.
You're gonna send you in with 2 magazines.
At least that's something they can
magazines
easily
for Battlefield.
fix, though, which yeah.
But they haven't yet.
No, they have. It fits
That's the
nothing.
point of
They
the
fix
beta.
nothing.
Apparently there's a patch coming the
to
17th
come
that will fix
revive
this.
you, and then you have to
Okay,
wait
Well,
10
change
seconds, literally 10 seconds, voluntarily holding down the spacebar in order to kill yourself so you can keep playing the game.
I just hope it's eventually good. Like, Battlefield 4 was eventually good. Battlefront 2 is good.
I mean, Battlefield 4 is only bad because of the
Where's
netcode.
my
everything else
Knights
is
of the
good.
Old Republic?
Battlefield 5 is a lot more like
Battlefield
really
4 had
tiny
balance
problems.
issues too, But,
Andrew.
Also, the maps are
I'm
shit.
just so sad that
The
isn't
maps
like
are-
a
I-
modern
no,
Star
there's
Wars
a few
RPG
good ones,
game.
and that's it. Lockers
I think there's
is
supposed to
good.
be
I
one
actually
coming
really
like
like Lockers, but
soon-ish.
everything else.
I don't think it's any
I
good
hope
though.
that, like-
They have there was a name. I forget what it was called.
Wait,
though, like
what do you guys?
that's
They're
like,
like-
it's like the Star Wars game that whoever's supposed to be like making.
Oh, wait, the one that was canceled, or
No, I thought it was canceled.
oh,
It's
isn't it like a Jedi game?
something like that? Yeah, like, I don't
Oh,
remember.
Oh,
the
I
name.
know what you're talking about.
Yeah, right.
It
Like
was
I don't.
announced at E3, and then they just said nothing.
They literally just it was just a guy that said, "Yeah, we're
Yeah,
making this
oh,
game." That was
yeah.
all
He
it
was
was.
sitting in the crowd. He's like, "Yeah, you're making your
That's what they announced.
Exactly,
He's
like-
just sitting in a chair. Like, yeah, we're making a Star Wars game. It's a Jedi.
It was
We're
actually
making it.
so weird. It felt like it was like off script. It was like, oh, by the way.
Oh, by the way, you trying
It's
to
like
make
he
it
forgot,
so.
like he forgot his lines. or something.
It's like shit.
They started rolling too
Brush my
quickly,
teeth.
and they didn't have like the teleprompter set up.
Yeah,
so
it was a weird
E3
situation.
sucks nowadays. Like the past few years.
Yeah, it's
What's
been
the
pretty
last exciting
mediocre.
good E3?
Like 2013.
God of War was solid.
Because the Xbox One.
Yeah, but God of War's already released by E3. We're talking about E3,
oh,
not like the year as a whole, just the
Oh.
actual event
Oh,
E3.
okay.
Oh yeah, there's amazing games that came out, but like
I mean, obviously there's some like good stuff at every E3, but like overall, there hasn't really been a good one in a really long
this
time.
console generation has had the worst E3s. Like there's
Honestly,
Yeah,
yeah.
because these
Because
consoles.
the Xbox is like
But the-
Xbox
the,
is like
Xbox
mostly
is dead.
that is mostly a dead meme. at this point.
Xbox is super dead. I
The
wouldn't
only
be
thing to
surprised
play
if
with
they're gonna be like
Xbox is to play
gone
Fortnite.
soon.
Like in my opinion, because it's not Sony Brother Dice. He just plays Fortnite with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
We
pretty
don't
sure
even play
Fortnite was the
on
best
PC.
thing to happen to Xbox in a long time.
Yeah.
Exactly. And then
cross
like
platform too.
the
Honestly,
PS4 is like,
Xbox
I'm not even sharing my service because I want all the money and they can demand it.
It's
'cause-
fucking Sony. They
Exactly.
can't even do fucking backwards compatibility with any of their systems.
Yeah, but at the same time, that's their move. It's their.
It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make them money. They're just it's just
It
lazy.
doesn't make them less money.
Exactly.
Yeah, it doesn't make them less money. True
And
enough.
it's less time to take into account. So
But I feel like you'd probably sell some more consoles if one of the simple was, by the way, you can play all of your old games on here.
The backwards compatibility on the Xbox One isn't the best.
Yeah.
It's not.
Especially-
It's not.
The mul-
But it's better than
they're running
nothing
an
at all.
emulator on like
No,
really
yeah.
bad hardware.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
So it's
And
like
granted, the emulator is better than what most people should come up with because they have the source code, but still, the hardware is not really there for it.
no, it's like the Xbox 360 runs its own games better than the Xbox One runs its emulation.
Yeah, it's like trying to play Halo 2 like 4-player on an Xbox 360. You just can't do it.
Doesn't
You're
work.
playing like 10 FPS the entire time.
It just doesn't work.
Doesn't work.
Like Kazum's voice.
Not
Exactly,
backwards
just doesn't
compatible.
work. Not backwards compatible. But still, I mean, anything at all is better than nothing, I think.
Yeah, just like the idea that you have backwards compatibility
Can't
is a lot
have
more comforting.
mods in Skyrim.
I think I have a
they
theory.
don't let you.
I kind of think that the next Xbox won't be an Xbox. It'll be like a Windows 10, like
I
HTPC
think
essentially.
you're probably
Yeah.
right about
That
that.
would-
Yeah,
that
I
would
feel
be
like
pretty
they might-
smart.
What they
Full
wanted
on.
the Xbox One to be, they wanted it
They're
to be like your
starting-
home entertainment
No, that's
center.
that's
All
not like
Xbox
a,
exclusives are basically on
Windows.
Windows.
literally.
Yeah.
I think honestly, I don't
also
know a
the
single
Play
game.
Anywhere initiative is.
Yeah, I don't know a single game besides the Master Chief Collection and Halo 5 that's not also available on Windows in some form.
If it's an exclusive, yeah.
Exactly, like literally every Xbox exclusive game. Up to
I was
this
gonna
point.
say Sunset
no,
Overdrive.
not
but
anymore.
Yeah,
Not
yeah.
anymore.
Yeah.
I want that. I
I
want
don't
to
know
play
what's
that
stopping
again.
Master Chief Collection from doing it because it would be the
That's
best
be-
game
that-
if
that-
they
that would
actually
be-
did.
343 is too busy making Halo Infinite.
Hey, 343 is too busy fucking
Infinite.
pulling shit out of their ass. And
I was gonna say
games.
Infinity. I was like, wait.
Hey.
Infinite.
Infinite.
That one might be good, though.
Infinite. We're too busy.
But like we literally know
They're too
nothing
busy
except,
licking their
oh,
wounds
they
from
used
Halo
the
5.
old armor. And
I
that's
mean,
it. That's all we know.
that is all I know. But what we also means that we know that they're actually listening to us, like for once.
Yeah, they
maybe.
said they were gonna do the armor like Halo Reach, which is a godsend because
If they do, that'd be
for
wonderful.
fuck's sake, Halo 4 and 5 had the worst armor
It's so
customization
goddamn
in
bad.
history.
It is the worst.
They added leg armor.
But if it's
Huh?
developed like Master Chief, if it's like coded and developed like Master Chief Collection was, it's gonna be a dumpster.
No, it will be terrible. Just
Oh,
Master
man.
Collection is a goddamn.
They never fixed the multiplayer.
No.
I got it like 3 years after launch,
5
and it was
years.
still bad.
It's been 5 years. It still doesn't
I
fucking
cannot
work.
believe it's been
Wait,
that long.
Eric, what good games are releasing this year? Like what game? I haven't really heard of anything like.
Like 2019.
Yeah,
like, what are
2019.
coming out?
S-
Cyberpunk is gonna come.
is that
Is
Yeah,
that
it was originally.
is that announced
Maybe.
for this
I
year,
don't-
like,
I don't think
It
confirmed?
was
so, though.
supposed to come
Oh,
out late
Anthem?
2018. They delayed it.
That's true.
But okay, Anthem's not gonna be good.
What?
Anthem.
And
I don't know anything about Anthem.
Anthem is basically just Destiny.
But by EA.
So
no,
bad.
yeah.
So,
So that'll be.
I wonder how you can make Destiny worse. Make EA develop it.
Is Division?
They got rid of Activision, so now
Division
it's
2, Andrew? Did you hear about Division 2?
Yeah, it's
So now
Division.
they
Yeah.
don't have
It's Division.
sales
Division
thing
2.
to
Hey
worry
guys,
about.
did you know that Division 2 is not going to be on Steam at all?
Epic.
The Epic game launcher.
Oh, that fucking.
Kill the game.
I hate
That's
all
one
these
way to
random
do it.
launchers that are like.
it was just like the streaming services. Everyone wants their own like launcher streaming service. Like it's too much.
Wait, what else does Epic make?
They're the
Fortnite.
Fortnite.
They have their own launcher, and they're actually trying to compete with
Epic
Steam
Games
now.
also owns Unreal Engine.
They do,
They're
yeah.
huge, actually.
So they actually make a ton of goddamn. It's basically like an engine that anyone can license for not that much money.
I know that much. Yeah.
Aren't they
actually-
parented by like
very sure you
massive
can-
corp that
Well,
runs,
it's
like,
basically
a
just
lot?
Fortnite,
But
Unreal
Fortnite
Engine.
alone-
I guess Unreal
Tencent?
Tournament, but no.
Fortnite alone makes sense.
Fortnite alone
If
made
it's
$3
Tencent, then
$3
holy
billion.
Tencent owns
No,
everything.
Tencent makes
much.
complete.
Tencent is
Yo,
Tencent
guys, Ninja
is
dancing on New
loaded.
Year's Eve. Can we talk about how cringy it was?
It was so
Everybody
cringy.
flossed to a bunch of New Yorkers.
Everything's
New
a
Year's.
Chinese mega.
Ninja did that. New Year's
Oh,
Eve. he was in the
Tencent?
Times Square.
Tencent is
Everything.
crazy.
They need to.
Tencent
I love
is
how
a
Chinese
god.
megacorps are just they eat up companies.
Yeah.
First of all, then they eat up property in New York City
Yeah.
and LA, mostly New York City
And Vancouver.
and Vancouver. They just buy up property and then don't do anything with
No,
it.
they do not. They're just trying to own our nation. Fucking China.
And I guess this is easier than invading us because then
Yeah,
they don't
basically.
actually have to try.
Why invade? Just buy it.
Just buy it.
Exactly. It's Monopoly, guys.
Just
Real life
seize
Monopoly.
They're monopolying us.
Yeah, we're over here playing Risk. They're playing goddamn Monopoly.
Dude, like,
Dude, they're gonna
Every
fucking
industry has
pay
a
for the
Chinese
border
mega-
wall. That's what's gonna happen. They're gonna be like, all right, so you can't crowdfund your border wall. Guess what? We can pay for your border wall. We'll just like take
Just
it.
give us the land.
Just give us the land.
Give us the land.
It's
Oh
like
my
the fucking
They
like
can-
that one purchase that we had that was like so much money, but it was just like to build a railroad that we got from.
Oh, that
Mexico.
one.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's gonna be that shit, but like they're just gonna have like this fucking Panama Canal right along the southern border. They're gonna fucking shank us,
It's like a
dude.
trench.
Totally
It's like a
are.
wall.
And
alright,
then,
new idea. We just
but because it's
cut the
Chinese
fuck-
land, they're gonna let all
There
the
we
Mexicans through the
Separate.
border wall. So it's like a moot point of even having the wall because it's
You
all
build a
on
second
Chinese
wall.
land.
Yeah.
we have to build a second wall.
And the Chinese probably just shoot them because it's fucking China. They don't give a shit.
No,
We
no,
said
they
the
would not
other parts that
shoot
the
labor,
North
Andrew.
Koreans
They
have.
would kidnap
But they're
them.
not. Sure, they would probably.
They have labor camps.
Bring them back to China.
Exactly, dude. Why do you think the organ wait time in China is so low? You hear
That's
about
true.
that? Because like the average like liver wait time in the
So
United
fucking people.
is like 2 years or so.
Yeah.
It's like 4 days in China. Because they take them from the prisoners. Why are we doing that, guys? Why do prisoners have rights
Yo,
here?
why don't we just harvest the organs for the prisoners?
Just because they're people? Like,
That's true. What
they have
about
to die in
like
the
organ
stream
donor?
first.
Like if people are always in needs of like heart, liver, and kidney transplants.
Donor is a
Yeah.
strong word.
No,
Well, I
that's
mean,
saying they're
organ
going to
donor
destroy the
should be opt out,
organs.
I think.
Not all their
Didn't
organs.
Switzerland do? Or not
I
Switzerland.
thought it was opt out.
It is
It's not.
opt-out.
It's
Yeah.
opt in.
No.
It's opt in.
Oh no!
that's
Technically,
what
you have to select either if you want to be one or not.
Yeah, but if
So
you don't,
it's
if you
opt
don't
in.
choose,
Yeah.
you're
It's
not.
Yeah.
It's opt in. You just check a box when you get your license.
Yeah, exactly.
Which I did, but like.
Yeah.
A lot
I
of
think
people
that's only
aren't
organ
donors.
donor if you're like freshly dead and not completely.
Well,
Yeah,
obviously,
you
like,
gotta be
if
freshly
if it's a bad organ,
I'm
that's
just
gonna-
imagining like I'm
Yeah.
dead in like the coroner's office and like the coroner puts a pen in my hand and like clicks it and like checks the box.
This is what's his name?
I have organs now. Wait,
I don't know.
wait, are you guys organ donors?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like you just
I'm
have to.
almost mad at
Box,
me.
like, why not?
I'm just a corpse after that.
Dude, my mom was mad at me for it. I was like, Mom, I'm dead. Like,
Okay, no. My mom got mad at me when I
Bro,
had
take
to
my
do.
organs now.
No, when I had to sign up for the draft, like when you turn.
Oh
18.
my god.
Well,
Yeah.
I was like, no, you can't do that. I'm like, I'm gonna get fucking arrested. Like, what do you mean?
My mom was freaking the fuck out. Mom,
Wait, did she
Be
not?
quiet.
I'm not gonna get drafted.
Okay, you
Wait, my
have
mom
to.
was like that too. I feel
Yeah,
like it's
no,
just
yeah.
girls don't think about that, so they just don't know.
They just assume we're
My
gonna go
mom
into
just
the
said the
army.
same thing. She's like,
they
why
don't-
are you signing up for the draft?
just they don't have the
You're not
privilege.
going to get sent
They
to
don't
the
have
front
the privilege
line.
to sign up for the draft as well.
And my mom was the opposite. She's like, you know, you gotta do this, right? You better sign up.
my
Yeah.
mom
Like,
goes,
it was-
Kaz, there's mercury in the vaccines. You can't get a flu shot. Like, what are you
If
saying?
apply for FAFSA, one of the requirements is if you're
Yeah,
male, then
yeah.
you have your selective service
It's true.
registered.
If you don't do it by 25, you literally get.
It's also a
tracked down.
requirement for not getting
Yes.
arrested arrested and sent to jail.
Honestly,
just-
it's not like you're gonna get sent to the front lines.
By
and
26,
they're not
it's
gonna
not
be able to
really
cover. Like odds are you'll just be an engineer somewhere.
Realistically,
time frame where you
we're probably not
not
gonna
gonna
get
get
drafted.
drafted.
And also, like,
I would get disqualified immediately. I was just what does it matter?
Yeah, you're not like
recruitment rates are at an
I feel like
all-time
that.
low. Anyway,
up?
recruitment rates are at an all-time low. So it's like,
Because
Straight
straight online.
Yeah.
No reason, actually. Like,
yeah,
the amount of
we
troops
still
we
have
right
people
now.
going in. It's like it's not a problem that we don't have people signing up. And honestly, we could
Our
wage
reserves are-
wars remotely. Also,
Exactly.
Yeah.
Dude, we rage wars like it's a fucking
'Cause it's-
mobile game. Like,
It is. That's the best part.
The country
That's
doesn't
the
go to
best
war anymore. Like,
How did I know it was a hospital?
it's
The
just like-
graphics aren't that good.
He says it from his drone center.
Yeah.
It didn't show up. The cross didn't show up on thermal. Sorry.
That's what they all say.
that massive six-pointed star, that big black box in that city, it didn't show up on thermal.
You know what? It's everything looks kind of black. As I was using the black hot one, so it's like
I mean, we have.
It could have been terrorists in there.
I thought it was a tank.
Andrew, what if you like activate it and you look at the big black box and there's like a heat signature inside of it?
What the
fuck?
hell?
Fucking aliens in there.
Jesus Christ! Blow that thing down.
Get the SCP Foundation over there.
Honestly,
It's I mean, if it's clearly an alien.
if you saw 096 on FLIR, would that count?
I think it's like you see your
one
face,
is
but
096?
probably
Because it's not using visible light.
No,
It's
it's
using
not-
infrared.
Which
So
one
what
is
if you
096?
infrared saw 096?
It's a heat signature. So
Yeah, does it only
Which one
work
is
for
that?
visible?
that's the one where if you
wavelengths?
see his face, he like goes nuts and
Shy Guy.
destroys
Oh,
you.
Shy Guy.
Yeah.
Oh, of course.
If you saw him through infrared
I don't
or
remember.
Without-
anything other than
or like
visible
I
light.
remember them
I
having
feel like
nicknames.
if that was the case, it would have been documented and tested for. Just it's a really obvious thing to just not know.
yeah, but remember, we're talking about the SCP Wiki here.
Yeah.
But this is like
This is actually real.
But this is like one of the originals that's like people actually like know and care about and like flesh out.
But it's the SCP Wiki.
It is the
Yeah,
SCP
it's the
Wiki. It is
SCP Wiki.
You're using a bunch of Reddit half-wits. Or
They tried to kill 682 with chainsaws. Remember that?
Yeah, they try to say
Dr.
two with
Frank.
like a kid.
They sacrificed a lot of kids.
was
They did.
Was 682 the concrete?
Casualties
monster that-
don't matter if you win the war, guys.
He's the giant lizard thing that
They
hates.
put
John, is that not correct?
him from reality, and he just
Look at Russia.
Yeah, he's not.
They sent him to another dimension, and he just popped into
He
it.
just shows back. The one time I accidentally created, one time I accidentally forced mitosis, and there were two of them for like a couple hours before they merged back together.
They brought him down to like a few cells, and then
They
it just like
did.
grew back.
It just came. It just grew back. The whole thing grew back.
Oh my god.
Wild.
As far as I've just tried shooting him into space yet.
It wouldn't matter. He would fall. Dude, if he could come back from another dimension, I don't think vacuum is space.
I guess not. No, I guess not. When you put it,
His sheer anger is the propulsion that just brings him back.
lizard literally too angry to leave.
That'll end up missiling the world. Dude, that'd be dangerous. Dude.
That's true. That would have probably ended the
Like
world.
launching into
Yeah, if you put him in space, there's no guaranteeing that he'll like reappear in the
Dude,
facility.
he would just gravity slingshot around the sun and then just like hit.
Okay, I assume he doesn't burn up
Like,
first.
Oh, I remember one of the rejected ideas for how to kill it was you put 173 in, but you tape a picture of 096 face to it. And they're just like, no, this might end the world if you do that. If that thing gets out, the world is over. Because you can't not look at it. If you look at it, it's like, well, something else just comes and kills you.
But they put both of those guys individually and had it hack at 682.
They did. It just
Individually, they couldn't kill him.
just didn't work. It just didn't work.
Did they put 096 with
They
682?
did.
It didn't do it.
Oh yeah, no, Iron 6 like didn't attack it. We're getting
No, it did attack it. It just gave up after a while and
Oh, yeah.
stopped. Like, it actually stopped attacking because you couldn't kill it.
Yeah.
It's like, all right.
They tried 173 one
This
time
is all I'm
too,
good at.
but like he knew what it was after looking at it, so they shot out its eyes and then just drew more eyes all over its body.
Got him.
What an alpha move.
That's the true alpha
He
move.
just grows another eye.
Yeah, honestly.
Gouge your eyes out and just grow another eye.
Life hacks.
Yeah.
That's how Mafia works.
That's how Mafia works.
Life
Yeah.
Hacks brought to you by the Inhuman podcast.
Sponsored by the
Sean,
SCP
give us a
Foundation.
life hack.
Life Hacks.
If you're tired of waking up in the morning, you can blow your brains out. Like that.
Life hack. Easy life hack.
Got frozen pipes? Just put antifreeze in your water supply. Tasty treat.
Don't want to take a test? Call calling a bomb threat.
It's that.
That's the
It was special.
Someone did
That's
do
the
that
classic.
all the
That
time.
actually happened at our school
Yeah, no,
several times.
once we had
Like
one
2 times in a week.
we had one on
No,
a
it was
Friday,
Friday and
then we had the
Monday.
weekend, and then it happened on Monday.
Yeah.
again.
Yeah.
And then at that point on the Monday, they're just like, we got there, and they're like, just send them home. Just send the kids home.
It was like
Got
ra-
buses
wasn't
for
it raining one time?
It was.
It was
Yeah.
raining one
I don't
time.
think it was even
On one of the
it was on
5 or
Yeah,
so.
that was like in.
I remember the one time we had to go to the middle school, the high school.
That was
We had a Lazar.
That was the one.
Oh, that's right. That was when we went to
the
the
one
high
that
school
was
the one time.
I remember
Yeah.
we walked like up to the high school when we were Lazar.
Yeah,
we did.
We could get like
No,
food
had
there. We
one
got
in
food there
high school
too.
where we
They
had
gave us
to walk
pizza,
from high
yeah.
school to Lazar.
Oh
And
really?
we like all just sat in
It was
the
raining.
bleachers.
It was raining that
And it was
time.
raining.
Oh, I remember
Remember they
that.
brought the buses all up there. We went home.
Oh,
We were
yeah.
there for like 3 hours.
We were. Yeah.
God bless.
Yeah, that sucked.
Yeah, it did. It
Hey,
always
Sean,
sucks.
remember
It
that
was
time
because someone wrote
in
saying-
elementary school? They found like a snake in the school, and so
Yes.
we had to.
Also, for
We got the
reference,
whole day. They were just like, all right, so we don't know how many more snakes are in the school. There's just like one little baby
Yeah.
snake, and they were like, all right.
It's like a
there's-
fucking garter snake.
It was. They just didn't know it was poisonous, so like we're not allowing a kid to die because of that.
Yeah, so
Where's the on-site snake expert? Come on, this is
So
what.
what
This
they
is
did
a
was they're
garden.
like,
Was amateur
hey,
hour?
all
Come
right,
on.
so we can't just have the kids not do something. So like they just sent us to the high school, and we watched ants.
Oh,
I just think
you
it was
watch
cool that day.
Discount Bug Slave.
It is really just discount party.
Remember Ant Boy?
Everything. you
And
Oh,
yeah. I played the video game on my GameCube.
That's a fucked up movie.
Yeah, it
dude.
is.
Dude, those
had
ants
the
shrunk her.
best movie games.
Yeah, no.
Shrek
Yeah, it did.
Super Slam.
Oh man,
Penguins, not Penguins, Madagascar, just the
the
Madagascar.
Magic games. Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh,
it was a good time. They did
Remember,
good stuff.
Andrew, do you play
Shrek
that one,
Super
right?
Slam
The
should be-
Madagascar?
I played Magic Star 2, I think.
Do you? Oh, okay.
Wait,
There's
is Shrek
just-
Super Slam the
There's
one
just
that's
this
like a
one
Smash
mission where you have to
ripoff?
play as the
Dude,
penguins
it's,
and you have
it's
to take
like
over the
Shrek
boat.
fighting
Oh,
Ah, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, I saw some
just
guy
fighting.
play it, and like he was just like, "Oh yeah, this guy has an infinite combo. Oh, this guy, he has an infinite combo. It's so broken. Every single person has an infinite combo.
Yeah, they
Worse
do.
than Marvel.
It's incredible.
Yes. Oh, it was so broken.
Yeah.
That's why it's the best.
Yeah, that's the best one.
Yeah,
When
it is.
everything is so broken that like
It's perfect balance.
yeah, it's perfect.
If everyone
If you
is
make
completely
one
overpowered and
mistake,
broken,
you always die, no matter what.
exactly. It's balanced. If you die, you clearly don't deserve to live. So I mean, it's fair.
That's how it works.
That's how life
Natural
works.
selection.
Natural.
Life
selection.
hack. Do you not want to live? Then don't.
Get killed.
It's
get
just that
killed.
easy.
It's just
very
that
simple.
easy. Just go and get killed or something. I don't know.
Suicide by cop is the easiest way.
It's so easy.
Just
have to,
just
like-
pull out your phone and a bag of Skittles.
Oh, you don't have to do it. You just have to slightly move your hand and you're already dead.
Or you just yell gun and they'll start shooting at you.
Yeah.
Remember that?
T-pose in front of a police officer and start
Put up your
shooting a
heads!
gun.
If you say so, officer.
He's like, oh no! He's too powerful!
His eyes melt out of his skull and he is reduced to the most fundamental elements.
That's like 3 stars in GTA, right?
Yeah.
Kill a cop.
Yeah.
There you
No,
go.
it's like the Indiana Jones, like.
Oh,
Yeah, exactly.
Raiders of the Lost Ark to death.
His head does the JFK thing.
I've never finished Raiders of the Lost Ark.
I haven't
Oh my
seen it.
God. Oh.
That's the best part of the
It's so
entire
stupid.
movie.
I haven't
That's
seen
the
any
whole
Indiana
thing.
Jones
I
movie
haven't
actually.
I only watched
What?
Raiders.
I haven't seen
Temple
any
Doom
Indiana
or-
Jones movie.
Maybe skip Temple of Doom, but definitely watch Last
I've
Crusade.
not seen the
Is
second
Temple
one.
Doom not that good?
Let's just Temple of Doom. It's not that's not.
I'll watch it.
It's just kind of weird.
I'm good with that.
1 and 3 were good.
Watch Speed Racer.
It's not as good as the other two.
Speed
It's not a bad
Racer.
movie.
It's not as
Indiana
good as
Jones.
Crystal Skull.
Crystal Skull. Oh
Go
my
Indiana Jones.
That was actually the first one I ever watched.
Yeah, same.
But I was like 10, so it's like,
Yeah,
oh
yeah.
man, it's amazing.
Oh, shut up,
That's my first Star Wars. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
Where's
he
Indiana
now?
Jones?
Where's Shia
But there's a
LaBeouf
new
now?
one out. Oh, just go see that one. It'll be just as good. Oh, Shia LaBeouf.
Go back to Transform. Actually, no.
Actually,
Indiana
and
Jones.
then he didn't, and they replaced him with
Oh,
Mark
Harris Ford
Wahlberg.
doesn't actually do anything in this movie. Oh.
Mark
Hang a
Wahlberg.
flag somewhere.
Yeah.
What is Shia doing now? Has he been like homeless for like 10 years?
Maybe,
Like,
I don't know. He looks homeless. He looks it. He might be homeless for
He's
all I know.
definitely
He's in
rolling
a
in
big
it.
one.
He just doesn't give a shit.
He's not that Michael Bay Transformers money.
Dude, yeah, it's
he's
such a
doing
big hit in
cover
China.
tourism.
It's unreal. Like, it makes $800 million in China. It's unreal.
Somehow.
Why did the Chinese
Well,
love
It's like
Transformers?
so bad though.
So the
Because they
thing
don't
is,
have
like,
it there. It's a Japanese cartoon.
well, none of that. It's one of those things where like
No,
you
but
can
like
only
they-
get like 10 movies a year into China. Oh.
Yeah.
So whatever movie you get into China makes a fuck ton
Yeah,
of money.
most movies we create here don't slip past the Chinese censors.
Really?
They don't. They really like tight.
There are,
on
like,
what
really-
is
But I feel like
allowed.
most Hollywood movies, especially like Disney, like actually premiere like stuff like all the Marvel, all the Star Wars, or
No. No.
There
Not
are,
all of them.
There are restrictions on what you. So, like for example, like
We made
There
shit
are
with the money
restrictions
there,
on
but-
free speech in China.
I just know
Yes.
just because if you look at the box office, like they made massive money from like what was it? Fucking
eat
Force
right in the
Awakens.
Do an ASMR.
Oh shit!
Impromptu ASMR, Castle. It spills on the floor. Fucking troglodyte.
fucking krill.
Takes one bite and just see a big ass crumb.
Some light travel through an alligator, you stupid krill. What does
Yeah,
that
there are a
sound?
couple other ways to get movies into China.
Yeah.
There's one like if you co-produce it with a Chinese producer, like production company, you can get it there. And there's another one about
Some prints and something?
like if you have a certain percentage
Wow.
of the cast and crew that are like Chinese, you can also get it like declared as like a part of China.
Just get the entire crew.
Or like the movie's not like
So,
American made.
Is there like a legal process for?
Yeah.
So now what you do is you just get like a bunch of Chinese, but they don't actually do anything. You just put them on the payroll.
Just pay him like a 5.
Yeah, just give them $5.
I mean,
More than they're making a
Chinese people ruined Star
day.
Wars, so no.
More than they're making
Chinese.
a year.
Yeah,
of
really.
course, of course.
I mean, look at the last actual Star Wars movie was pretty bad because of the Chinese lady. What was her
Yeah.
name? Rose?
It wasn't just because of that.
No,
it
yeah,
was a
wait,
significant
Rose?
chunk of
Oh
why.
yeah, there's a lot of problems with.
I
that
mean,
movie.
she didn't make the movie better,
No.
but she's
No,
not
no,
the
no,
reason
no,
it's so
but she-
bad. She's not.
No. But
She's
she,
one of the
her
reasons
sisters.
it's so bad.
no.
Why?
But she. Okay, I would have been
One of
okay with
them.
Big's death, right? At that moment, like sacrificing his life for the cause. Then she
like-
comes in and like cucks him. That like one good scene would have had.
Oh, if she died instead.
Like, if Finn died, I was like, okay, maybe something impactful will actually happen in this movie, and then
Yeah.
Oh, they wouldn't have a black guy in the next movie.
Oh yeah.
You need to have the black guy, Eric.
Dude.
It's 2019.
I suppose really don't want they're gonna find like the master
I
hacker.
think that,
Everyone's
like,
gonna be
the thing
Lando.
about them, I think they're okay individual movies, but they're like it's a
No, it's not.
No.
Force
No,
Awakens-
I agree with you. I mean, like, individually they're fine.
Yeah, but as a trilogy, they're shit.
Wait, which one?
I
are we
think
talking
Force
about?
Awakens
newest
by
one,
itself.
trilogy.
So the new.
That's
Yeah,
a
yeah,
movie.
that's what I mean.
If
Force
Last
Awakens
Jedi
by
didn't-
itself is fine.
In
Yeah.
the 2 years where Last Jedi didn't exist, I really enjoyed Force Awakens because it was fun to like theorize. But now I retroactively can't enjoy it.
Yeah, exactly.
No, because they made it. I just remember we were talking about this before. Like,
Yeah.
think about the lightsaber, right? The whole emphasis on the first
Oh,
6 movies.
officially-
They loved
hammered
it.
Yeah, they do.
The-
It's officially Ray's lightsaber. now.
Exactly, and then
It's
the
not
first thing they
really-
do is like
Yeah.
they throw it out in the thing like, oh, subverting expectation. That's like that ruins that.
No.
Shits on the whole.
It was like,
six
I mean,
movies.
I
could
subverting
spit in your
expectations
face,
by
and that's the
just,
same
like,
thing as
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause
Yeah,
that-
a sucker punch is subverting expectations.
Yeah, you
Do you
didn't
expect
expect
that? Do you feel empowered? Do you
I got to
know?
see Luke Skywalker, hero of the universe, suck on alien nips for milk.
Oh yeah, God.
Oh.
I was just weirded out, and it was like it just kept every time something like bad happens, I was like, all right, whatever. If the rest of the movie's good, it's fine. And it just kept getting. I was like, all right, it could still.
Oh,
be
wait,
good.
how was
it could
practical
still
effects
be good.
Yoda.
It could
I
still
didn't
be
expect
good.
to see you here.
By the time they were on Crate, I was like,
Hey, this space heist,
I
the
saw
casino.
like a comment that was saying one of the problems is Rey isn't really a Jedi; she's a Disney princess.
Yeah.
No, she's
Yeah.
the Mary Sue. She is Jen.
also Last Jedi takes place like 24 hours after Force Awakens.
Yeah,
which
it
is
does.
Insane.
There's like no time.
No.
Basically leads
Past
right into it.
Exactly, like it comes in. There's no like, and she
Oh,
becomes a
yeah,
master
but
Jedi in
yeah,
like
Chase makes
three
no
days.
sense.
She's
No.
a
At
At
least-
least,
just hyperspace
at least with like
in front of
Rogue
it.
One, like Rogue One, it makes sense that they lead directly into one another.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
and that,
like,
and that was awesome.
Yeah, exactly.
We're going
Darth Vader murdering those people on ship.
Yeah.
Highlight, like
Dude, that was so cool.
I love
Because
it.
we
That was
never
the
actually
best
got
part.
to see Darth Vader just be a badass.
yeah, dude.
Yeah,
I
that's true.
want like a
incredible.
rated R, like just Darth Vader hunting Jedi down after the fall of them, like the fall of the
We
Republic.
should
I
have
want. I
like
want
a
a
Force
slasher
Awakens like Force Awakens, but like give it its own movie.
Yeah. And don't make it cheap.
Force Awakens, a Star Wars story.
Yeah.
That would be good.
Yeah, but like,
Yeah,
they're
I think they're much more successful with these Star Wars stories.
They're
than
way
their
better.
actual
They're
shows.
so much
Because
better.
They're so much
mainline
better.
people kind of suck now. Like,
exactly.
Yeah, no,
I
they're
don't
all
care.
terrible.
I don't give a shit about
So
it.
did you guys see
I want to know
Solo?
what the anthology
I
is.
didn't
Wait,
watch it.
what did they
I
Yeah,
didn't
so-
watch
Did
it.
they confirm a Kenobi movie? Or
No.
No, they
Well,
didn't.
what,
Nothing.
Do we know what the
The
next
memes
No.
are too
No.
strong.
Yeah,
Isn't that the
Nothing.
Mandalorian thing?
That's a TV
That's a
show.
TV show.
Which actually sounds good.
That sounds good.
I think they
That
said there was
sounds
only
It
going to
was
be
like
like
8
9 episodes.
something like
8
that.
episodes.
That's
It's like
40 minutes.
Young
apiece or
Justice
something
3.
like
I'm hyping you up. It's
It's
pretty
like a
good.
Netflix series, except it's on Disney's bullshit.
I refuse to watch.
I'll find a way.
No, I have
Life,
if you go on
finds a way.
fmovies.to, that's where I watch all my like shows because it's like free and not that terrible to use.
Your Chinese website.
Yeah, because like there's no way I'm paying like to watch like DC's like shit service like
Yeah.
to watch those shows and like.
You just incriminated yourself.
You've
Doesn't
admitted to piracy.
So many
Oh,
people have already. What are they gonna do?
Like,
The Chinese are coming for you.
I'm gonna take back those pirated movies that she got.
exactly. I'm
Do you remember
gonna
that?
charge you for those
They'll
movies.
just find you. What do you mean? What are they
I'm
going
gonna
to do?
charge
You
you
just
for
get
rearranging
fined.
electrons on your hard drive.
That's not really chasm.
Literally.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
You remember that
Yeah.
episode of iCarly where they're like, "Oh, that guy's selling pirated movies," but it turns
Oh,
out
yes.
that he was just
The
selling
pirate
really
movies?
shitty home videos.
Like,
of
oh,
being a pirate.
iCarly was gold in a lot of
Pirate
ways.
movies.
Oh man. I wonder how many kids iCarly like inspired to just become like a YouTuber.
Like all of them. Every single one.
Yeah. That was the show that came out like the beginning of YouTube, like before it was a thing.
Like YouTube before YouTube.
But like
It's all about the
went
pear
into-
phones, you guys. You guys remember the pear
Oh,
phones?
yeah. It was like
I like how they're actually shaped like
One
pears.
canon thing in the
Yeah,
universe.
right?
Like,
It was
I
so
feel like that would fit better in your hand though. Maybe.
But
Nah,
that's you.
nah, 'cause
That's
Dude,
you.
imagine the UI. Oh my god.
No. It would have like buttons on the side because it would still be like a rectangular screen.
No,
It just had, like,
it
buttons
was.
in all the
What if
blank
it's
space.
shaped like that then?
No,
I
it's
gotta,
like,
I gotta look up what.
no.
That's
the
supposed to be way
screen's
smaller.
pear-shaped. It curves with the thing. The screen's curved with like the phone case, the phone line. So it's like pear-shaped.
Oh, yeah.
Disgusting.
Yeah, no. Get that
It's
shit
all
out of here.
Apple phones are shaped like apples.
Yeah, right?
It would be like the Teen Titans communicator. It'd just be like a
I remember that. Oh, what a time.
Teen Titans was so good.
You read? Oh, the live action movie, right?
Hmm?
The live
That's a
action
show.
movie
Show.
It's a show.
It's a show.
They're making a movie.
They are?
We talked about
what? I
this.
didn't know this.
They're making a live action show. I don't know about a movie.
Oh, was it a show?
Yeah, it's a show.
Yeah.
It's a show out.
It's been out.
It's
Oh,
been
it's
The
out.
entire first season is out.
No, I've watched it. It's not
In
that bad.
Edgy Robinson. I don't give a
I mean,
Oh, it's so
pretty
it's so
terrible
hilarious.
model.
Like, it's
It's
actually,
I'm gonna
it's
say
not
it's
good,
not
but it's
as
really
good as
funny.
the
But it's
Flash.
really
Okay,
It's not for the right reasons,
Flash
mind
is
you.
pretty good.
Robin
Okay,
says the
Flash
fuck
was
word.
pretty good.
Was
Yeah,
pretty good.
fuck Batman.
Send
Yeah.
me- send me
It's so
the
goddamn
video.
funny.
Air
It's just
was
like-
good.
Like
Yeah,
an
that was
at-risk
bad.
Yeah,
teen.
that was bad.
Really, she's like literally like an emo high schooler.
I'm pretty sure Starfire is just like Xena warrior princess.
Pretty much,
Dude,
and she's
I-
also black apparently.
Dude,
I
I
did
hate.
that.
I hate
whatever.
that. Like, I
It's
hate
whatever.
just like
she can be black.
It
She's
really
not-
is whatever. I don't care.
including like lesbian
And
and
Beast
like.
Boy is Beast Boy.
Yeah, like oh yeah,
Comic
that's what
relief.
we're talking about this. I hate when they like include like gays and like lesbians in shows. Not like the sense that like oh I don't want to see them on TV. They do it like
They just do it to
No, I hate
have
when
it.
do it to have it. Like
Yeah,
like
the
the
character-
last minute like the show's ending like
It doesn't
oh
add
this character
anything.
was like a lesbian the whole time like the supplies like
You know
lesbian.
what show
Lando
does
was a
it right? Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
pansexual.
Yeah, like
Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Yeah.
Where, like the character's gay, but it has nothing to do with this character. He just happens to be.
Yeah.
Like it's just.
That's what you
And that's
want.
how it should be.
because that's how you normalize it.
That's like
Yeah,
the character
like,
where
it's
it's
like
like,
if we
look how
celebrate
gay I am.
everything like
What
that's
do you
gay.
I mean, that's like even in real life. I hate people who are like that.
Exactly.
Yeah, no, that's why we don't like those
Exactly.
kind of characters. Because they're shitty. They're not real
You
people.
can't be you can't be mean to him.
That's not a real person.
He's the only lesbian we have around. We can't get rid of him. We need it.
We just got the one. We lose him, we're done.
You can't treat these people like tokens. You got to treat them like people.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's just
like-
not what a lot of people choose
no,
to do.
No, it's
Their character has to be like.
it makes
their
you part of the
personality.
problem if you're
Like
doing
normal
that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, it does.
I beg your misogynistic pardon.
You're part of the problem.
You are part of the problem. Fuck off.
Yeah.
People don't get like people in Hollywood and shit.
Remember, like,
They act
Buffy the
they're like,
Vampire
oh, we're all,
Slayer?
like accepting.
Ah,
They're
we're
just-
all-
they're
we're
just
all very
like,
liberal.
They're
Yeah.
fucking businessmen like anyone
fucking
else. They're just
pandering.
making money. Like they're pandering because
I
they know
fucking
they
hate
make
the
money.
gays and the blacks and all that.
Half of them are rapists.
Yeah, it's
Dude,
true.
It's Hollywood. Like
Well,
That's how it
we're
works.
not good people.
Eric, you ever
Kevin
watched like Buffy
Spacey
the Vampire
apologized
Slayer?
in character.
No.
Yes.
It wasn't even an
Like, for, like, four
apology.
seasons,
It
they had
was
this, like,
just like
like,
acknowledging.
She's like very
things
much a
he did.
lesbian. Like
Yeah.
one of the girl, the main cast is a lesbian. Like it's not a big deal, but like that's nice. It was like 1990 show that had lesbians in it.
But it like wasn't their character.
Exactly. It was like
it was just
they're
happened
opposite
to be.
things.
The
It's
way
just
it
like
be.
it's like no one asks them to change and no one acknowledges it, and they still
Yeah.
keep them around.
It was
Yeah.
like one. You could have like one episode. They're like, "Oh, that's my girlfriend," but not like, "Wow, look how lesbian." I am."
Oh my
It's
god.
just like, oh,
Uh-oh, you walked in on me with my hand down her pants.
Oh my god. Oh look at that.
And they're
Oh
also,
my
like,
god. They're
hypersexualized,
lesbian.
like,
Oh
they're
hey.
And,
Oh
and
hey.
the hyper-Christian mother goes, gasp, clutches pearls.
Oh. Jesus, save the souls.
I'm gonna pray for you. I'm gonna pray for you.
That's the entire show. For
Insert
like
the
8
laugh
seasons.
track behind it.
Yes,
Oh,
the laugh track.
The laugh track is going crazy.
Oh,
She's just
God.
like,
Big Bang Theory, guys. What a bunch of comedians.
Big,
Fuck off.
it's the worst show. It's
not
so
even
bad.
close to being the worst show.
Yeah.
no,
I know,
it's not the worst show.
It's not the worst show, but
It's like if there was
There's
an
a lot of
honest
bad
scale,
I hate it so
it'd
much.
be a 5.
Yeah, it's passable.
It's a 5. It's just
No,
passable.
it's like 3 for me. 3
But at
for
the
me.
same time, they made so much money. Like, I can't believe it.
Of course they make money. Shitty things make money all the time.
Yeah.
The main character, like, made, I think, like, Shell makes, like, $1 million an episode or something like that.
Jesus.
Young
Dude, if
Sheldon.
Honey Boo Boo exists,
Young
maybe-
Sheldon. Oh, I tried,
Sheldon.
dude, I tried watching Young Sheldon. It was so bad that even I couldn't watch it.
Oh,
This guy's one of
that's
the
Did you
bad.
watch like shitty things? Like,
Oh, I enjoyed
Like,
it.
Castle
You watch
was
the
terrible.
Speed Race?
He
Yeah.
watched
He doesn't
Speed
like it.
Racer.
Yeah,
He
it's
bad.
subjects himself to some of the worst things humanity has to offer. He went to Jamaica.
For a year and change.
He had every opportunity to go to a school in the States. And he went to Jamaica.
He just
Yeah.
didn't do it. And now he's back here.
And he,
There was a drive-by less than a mile away from my school. 4 people died.
Isn't there a stabbing?
Yes.
Tell him about the drive-by shooting in the single traffic cone.
Oh,
Yeah. So I think there was a drive-by in this one neighborhood, right? They were always like, how are you going to stop these drive-by shootings? They put up one traffic cone in the middle of this, like, back alley where there's, like... But, like, I drove around it to get... Because there's this fried chicken guy there. Top tier fried chicken.
That's Jamaica.
That's how I heard in those alleys, man. I wanted those chicken.
That's how it be.
That's the way to
You
do.
like that.
There's nothing blacker than watching it, like, going to the supermarket and just seeing, like, in the back, you know how they, like, sandwich or something? They had fried chicken, like, between, like, a hot dog bun. Selling that.
Sold out.
Sold out.
What was I gonna say? Oh,
What?
normalizing people in minorities and whatever. Just
Yeah.
like I guess marginalized people. Like Eeyore from fucking Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's obviously clinically depressed.
That is
Yeah.
very
And
And you
he's
don't
like-
get that as a kid.
No, you don't. But you don't
So
care. You're just
frustrating.
taught. Just like I keep seeing this. It keeps popping up on my feed. And it's like you realize Eeyore is probably like definitely an at-risk individual.
Yes.
But like people, they're still like acting like they still like bring him along, and they don't bring it up, or they don't give him shit for
Yeah,
it.
they treat him
Like,
like
they
he's
just-
just a normal friend.
Like just like another one, and they still invite him to shit. And like that's kind of the message they were trying to go with. It's
It's a good.
like you
kid's
can see this
message.
person's not okay, and they're maybe not like the rest he is, but just like treat him like a dude, and he'll be all right.
Yeah.
His tail got cut off, and he keeps it on the button.
Yeah, and they're just like, "Oh, Eeyore, you forgot your
I
tail."
don't like
And
a
just give
pin.
it back to him. It's like, if you see someone drop something, give it back to him. If you see someone who's depressed, just have him
Hang
with
out
you.
with them.
Yeah.
That's it.
It's that easy.
Let them know you care.
It's not.
You don't have to be like, do you want to talk? Like, no.
Intervention.
Are you okay?
We're having an intervention.
Are you doing okay?
Are you having fun yet? Are you having fun yet?
Do you have
Are
Psych
having
ward.
fun
Where's
yet?
the psych ward already?
Are you depressed?
Ambulance.
Are you depressed still?
Do I need to
have the
lobotomize
suicide
your way to
hotline on
happiness?
Speed dial just in case.
I already called them. Want to talk?
Look, here they are. Hello. Hello. Is anyone there?
Quick, answer him.
Or he suicides.
Besides, guys, why do we need depression when we can just pop some Xannies? Like
stop
these
being
Montville moms.
Solve
Oh
your
my-
problems with drugs.
Eric, one of the best things about being a pharmacist is I know who all these moms
You're a
are.
pharmacist?
Oh, pharmacy tech. I work in a pharmacy.
Oh, okay.
So one of these things.
It's his pharmacy.
The thing about
though.
this
It's
is
just
like
pharmacy.
Pharma
all these
bro.
moms come in,
Yeah.
not realizing that I know who they are because they're like kids like my age, or like my brother's age, like
Right.
parents. So I'm like, oh wow, she's getting a lot of these. Like, oh wow, that's
That explains a lot about the kid.
yeah, exactly.
That's why.
Like, ooh, that mom's getting 4 Xanax a day. That's 120 Xanax I have to count. Wow, that's a lot of Xanax. It's not even like 2 milligrams. It's like 0.25, which is very strong.
Yeah.
Because it's one of the lower doses for like the controlled substances. They're pure in a sense. So it's like more they're more
Potent.
yeah. Like Alkaline 2.5 and 0.5, they have a lot more. Just say, well, they have to be used as Xanax.
Xanny plot.
Exactly, they have like stronger than compared to like the 2 milligrams, which have others and stuff.
So if you get more of the lower dose, and it's
Time for
it's
mom
gonna
to
be a
take
lot
the
more than
Xanax.
taking one high
Drink
dose.
some
Exactly,
wine.
because the high dose has extra fillers.
You'd eat anything with that, Chris? Or
My Xanny
use
and wine.
Xanny and wine? Doesn't have any food with that?
Xanax and alcohol. It's nothing
Xanax,
wrong.
Exactly.
Xanax
Nothing
and
at
The
all.
vodka.
guy goes, "Can I have some wine before I go with my Xanax? Before I go to fight?" I'm like, "Of course, yeah. Take some Xanax, have some wine. You know, nothing bad."
Do you actually tell them that?
No,
No, he would be held liable.
I'll be held liable.
Yeah,
Insta HIPAA.
Save some room for some faux boys, except for you, Andrew.
yeah, fuck you and your food.
Yeah, you're actually right with that one.
Congratulations, Andrew. You made a racially targeted joke.
Yeah. Proud of you.
But it made sense this time.
I just told somebody to out of context for no reason. Actually,
Food.
yeah, exactly.
He does it a lot.
There's a lot of
And various other
Many
things.
that's another.
Yeah, exactly.
But you can't say for like a catch-all for Asian because that's more specific.
Yeah, that's what
That's
I'm
what
saying.
you think. That's what you think.
No, I'm just saying, get your racially
Shut up, you
charged
stupid nip.
words right.
Ooh,
You want
that's
to
another
make fun
one.
of Japanese people? There's a lot more.
Let's see, I just say whatever I feel like to whoever I feel like.
Exactly. That's what
It catches them off guard. Yes.
It's starting to catch us off guard when he's actually right.
Right? It's honestly becoming less
That
and
was
less
the first time he's ever been right. What do
Like,
you
honestly,
mean?
it's becoming less and less that I actually say the right word in the right context.
There's just
it's
less
like
thought
broken
being put
clocks.
in.
It's
Just whatever.
Eventually.
Like the first one that pops in my head, that's the one I'm using. Even if it's not even like a racial situation, I just say it anyway.